A says, question, how do I stop attracting emotionally immature and unstable men who at first seem so confident and mature? Feels like these men feed off my strength and confidence. Well, it's not that you're attracting them. It's that you're allowing them into your life. That's what's actually going on here, A. And what you need to do is flip things around, right? And if you meet a guy and you're like, oh, this man seems, you meet him and you're like, Mr. Gentleman, you seem so confident and mature. What you need to do is go, wait a second. I've been through this rodeo before, right? And just take a step back and be like, okay, let's see if there's other crazy things that are going on there. And one of my suggestions is that you have guys take you to things where they're going to be uncomfortable, right? So anything that they're going to be, go dancing or something, invite them along to go dancing and be like, hey, you should come dancing. Or, hey, I heard there's this thing that's dancing. You want to take me out to that, right? Or whatever you want to do, right? And just have him take you to something like that where he's going to be uncomfortable, and then watch him in stressful situations and scenarios. That's the best thing that you can do, right? A lot of people are like, they want to like avoid conflict as much as possible, but it's in conflict conflict shows character. Remember that, write that down. Conflict shows character. And so if you go into situations where he has to deal with some kind of conflict or stress or anxiety or difficulties, like learning a new skill, right? Going dancing and he has to learn a new skill. He has to go and do something where he's not comfortable there. His character is going to come out and it's going to shine through, and you're going to find out who he is very, very quickly. And that's my suggestion on what you do to figure out what's going on with these guys in a more rapid manner. But in general, if you meet a guy and you're like, and you're used to it, right? Because you're in a pattern right now. What you're doing is you're in a pattern of experiencing these certain guys, just like what I was talking about earlier, where, when my biological drive hit in and I'm like, oh, I love this girl, right? And I start coming at her, right? And I'm like, oh, she's so amazing, right? Immediately I go, wait a second, there's something wrong here, because whenever I feel this way about a woman, it's because there's something toxic going on. And so that's what you want to do, is you want to start creating awareness and recognition about what's going on with this guy, so that you can pull back and be like, okay, obviously whenever this kind of thing happens, it's usually this guy who's actually got, who's actually emotionally really immature and unstable, right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on there.